Hey, Jason, if I were a pirate, what would my favorite distillery be?
Surprise.
I would argue it'd be Ardnamurchan.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, thank
uh,
goodness we've got some Ardnamurchan in here. Oh my gosh, is that the strength?
that's the strength. Yeah.
That's
So we
true.
have, it is true. We
Checks
have,
notes.
so this is our latest 9-year-old, which is going to be released March 27th on the US website. March 27th at noon Eastern. It's a 9-year-old peated 64.9% alcohol. Jason, can you do some unnecessary math? What is that in proof?
130 minus 0.2.
Oh my gosh, whatever that is, I think that's like 700 proof.
129.8.
There you go.
That's a big number.
That's a big number. It's a big
That's
number.
an American number, right? That's what American palates are not afraid of climbing the ladder.
No.
And I think when it comes to something like an Ardnamurchan, big, hefty, warm, rich, traditional, I would use old-fashioned if somebody wouldn't take that in the pejorative, but I would only mean it in the most complimentary sense. Not too long ago, you, myself, and Jess got to go to Ardnamurchan, wander the warehouses by moonlight, not in search of casks, just as a learning enterprise.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, really, really excellent experience. And really, I found in their spirit getting at the heart of the grain that is locked inside that spirit. That's what I go looking for in my Ardnamurchans.
Yeah, there's something to be said for, you can appreciate the distillery's own distillate and the love that they put into the spirit. But once you visit the distillery, it's like the dude's rug. It ties the room together.
Right. Oh man, we don't often do this, but I think this has been written. I was trying to avoid the word written, but these have been written so tidily that I really want to present them to the nation here. So for the nose on this, we have opens on a beguiling candy sweetness, flying saucers, yellow wax lips, and Laffy Taffy. That becomes a little barnyardy, fresh baled hay, horses feedbag, and then a little smoky, burning newspaper, kindling with a little salinity. You can't reinvent the wheel, right?
Right. It just
you talk about the
bow.
dude's rug. You talk about the dude's rug. That's the dude's rug in a nosing note right there.
So someone had asked a question. They said, right, flying saucers, yellow wax lips. That makes sense. You didn't mention the flavor of Laffy Taffy. What flavor of Laffy Taffy are you getting, Jason?
Yellow.
The yellow flavor, right? It's that sort of artificial banana or maybe banana chips kind of flavor going on there, right?
Right. Where you bring that kind of sugary sweetness to it, or that confectioner's kind of sweetness to it.
Yeah.
But it's really more of a color than it is of a flavor.
Yeah.
It's an experience. Yeah, and I remember once reading a Billy Abbott tasting note for a Kilchoman where he talked about like scorched straw, and it was like, yeah. And so this one here, the burning newspaper and the kindling, is kind of getting it. It's a fresh smoke note that's kind of elevated, a bit like those kind of yellow notes that you get in some of the sweetness. Yeah, that's elevated, man.
Man, I you know me. I love everything that Ardnamurchan does, and everything that Ardnamurchan does that I love is encapsulated in this nose. It's just right. It's like visiting Isla, and you smell the smells, and you say, "This is what I love about Isla whiskeys. This is what I love about Ardnamurchan whiskey," and it's just all right here.
Yeah, the barnyardy note on the nose is coming to the fore for me as I revisit it. Takes me back to being, 10, 11, 12 years old, living next to a dairy farm, going in to help with the milking. That wet straw on the ground.
Oh, man. So I just had my first sip.
Indeed.
This at 64.9%. There's so much oil. There's such a richness, like a weightiness that the alcohol is not scorching your tongue not in the
No,
slightest. I mean,
no.
a peppery, tingly quality to it. But yeah, look at those oils right here. Let's see if we can get it on the camera there.
Yeah, so that's what's protecting you from all that ethanol. The ethanol is not getting access to your taste buds. The
Mm-mm.
oil, yeah, as I say in all my
Mm,
tastings, ethanol is lipophilic, and
mm.
so all of those oils are drawing the ethanol. So you're protected. 64.9 carries it very well.
Mm.
Coastal salinity there, right?
Oh man, it's all dried fruits. It's mango and pineapple and some of the, like dried papaya, which for me I love. It's that really earthy, like with dried papaya, it almost reminds me of the sweetness of like fresh potting soil, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I know that I think is always one of your smoke salt, right?
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
coastal salinity
yeah.
also takes on a degree of
Mm,
smoke there. Oh man. And then all those dried fruits that you talk about on the palate are right
yeah,
there lingering in the
yeah,
finish,
yeah,
right? They
yeah,
just pass through. I know we're releasing this with our Tormore. They are two very different single casks.
yeah.
This,
However,
this, yeah.
yeah.
However,
However, as different as they are, they're
hey,
both $100 a bottle.
oh gosh, I promise you, I did not set him up for that. That was he read that in the moment. That was yeah, very very different, except for the price, which is identical. hundred
Right.
dollars, man. Two of these for a Tormore and an Ardnamurchan for $200.
A and add to that, right, if you buy on the day or actually for the month that we're releasing this, we'll be doing a bundle of the Tormore and the Ardnamurchan. You
Oh,
can get the
nice.
pair for $180. You're saving 20 bucks on the pair,
What?
right?
Did,
Yeah,
wow. I don't know
yeah,
if I signed off on this.
yeah,
Holy moly.
we don't mess
Giving
around,
the farm
Jason.
away, Joshua.
Yeah, we're giving the barnyard away.
You can get both of these for $90 a bottle.
Yes. Yeah,
Damn. That's
yeah,
good. That's a
that's
good
right.
deal.
I know
I
it
might buy
is.
a couple. Hey, speaking of, not that it's really anything to do with what we're doing here, but
Yeah,
our Thornton kosher for Passover rum.
yeah,
Well, I bought a bottle with my own money. I bought a
mhm,
bottle for my sister-in-law, brother-in-law, and family in San
mhm,
Diego.
mhm,
Sent it to them, and then dear friends of ours who, dear friends, cousins, if you will, who own Live Breads in New Jersey, who make
mhm,
amazing babka. They've been so generous to us over the years, sending out wonderful baked goods. I bought a bottle with my own money, no discounts, and sent it to them in New Jersey as well. So
there you
I've
go.
got a couple of our Thornton kosher for Passover rums heading around family in the United States. So that's still available on the website if anybody wants to
Yeah,
take advantage of the price. $75
yeah,
a bottle.
yeah, there you go. Sharing is caring on that one as well,
Good prices at Single Cast Nation. I tell you what.
right? This is
Proud of us.
this is how we do it.
Oh, here. I'll bring us back on topic here. On the
Thank you.
label, another hefty Highland whiskey from our friends on the Ardnamurchan Peninsula. The smoke is delicate, but accompanied by a coastal salinity. Dried fruits explode across the palate before the finish slowly dissipates, leaving a soft smoke on the tongue. Yeah, you've been saying it for years now. Ardnamurchan just continues to rocket up your top lists for distilleries,
Yeah,
visiting them, wandering their warehouses, getting an interview with them for One Nation Under Whiskey. They're doing it. They're doing it right. And to have
yeah,
Tormore and Ardnamurchan, I would say two privately owned distilleries in this time of conglomerates available for US e-commerce is something to be very proud of, along with remarkable pricing.
So, yeah, man. So again, March 27th, excuse me, March 27th, that is a Thursday at noon Eastern, singlecastnation.com. That is our US website. This is a US bottling. And again, if you want to get the bundle of the Ardnamurchan and the Tormore, it goes from $100 a bottle to $90 a bottle each. It's $180 for the pair. Yes, the
Please,
store
sir.
recognizes Jason.
Um, if somebody was to buy multiple bundles of the Ardnamurchan and Tormore, do they get multiple bottles at $90?
Yes.
So I could buy 4 bundles of Ardnamurchan Tormore. I wish I hadn't done 4 because that's hard math. $720. And that's how I pull that off.
So the way it works is they're paired together, an Ardnamurchan and a Tormore. So if
So I
you
would have
wanted to get
2 and 2.
2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4,
Well,
do it to
the
it.
discount just keeps going.
Just keeps on going. And we'll have other bundles as well. So on the day, check it out because we're pairing some of these newer bottlings with some of our older bottlings as well. So if you've been eyeballing some of our older bottlings and you say, oh, I wouldn't mind that, but I wish the price were a little lower. Well, check it out. Get a new bottle with an old bottle. So
Nice one.
keep
Oh,
an eye
that's
on the website.
fantastic. I'm
Yeah.
glad we're taking care of the nation. Nation's taking care of us. We're taking care of the nation. Let's all help each other and let's drink fantastic single cask strength whiskey.
Deal. Cheers.
Ooh la la!